Well, hello to my Bay Harbor Butchers, Trinity Killers, the New York Ripper, because I guess that still matters. Welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time, welcome to my channel. My name is EJ Marino, and we are diving into the latest episode of Dexter Resurrection. Yes, we are talking about episode 9, Touched by an Angel. Out of all of the penultimate episodes I've seen on recent TV, penultimate is that episode right before the finale where we're really setting things up. This has been one of my favorite penultimate episodes I've seen from any TV show in quite a long time. This is a perfect setup to the finale episode. All the pieces have fallen into place. We even have a dramatic death of a longtime legacy character. It's just one of those episodes I'm really happy that is here. For the most part, it's just a great setup episode where we're, like I said, we're putting all the players on the board. Everything that needs to happen is starting to happen. Everyone that needs to be in the position they need to be is starting to be there. Do I still have some questions of, again, what is up going on with the New York Ripper stuff? Now that I have been confirmed that there is multiple seasons of this being planned, we'll probably see that go on through a later season or maybe in a epic finale moment. But yeah, I'm curious of like where some of the things that seem to still be kind of looming, like what's Gigi's role going to be here? What happened to Harrison's other friend? Like, where's she at now? You know, we haven't seen her for like 2 episodes other than, oh, hey, her apartment got fixed. Was that the point? Like, oh, okay, cool. I'm glad that Dexter was able to help her get an apartment fixed and now she's gone. So there's some pieces that I still think are kind of loose threads that I do think are going to be wrapped up eventually, which is great. Again, I like this season quite a bit, and this is one of those episodes where I was just ecstatic watching it, but now going to my review, I'm like, I mean, what else do I have to say then? Holy hell, what a great episode. The last line of this episode also being one of the last lines from a legacy character being, "Fuck you, Dexter Morgan," iconic. Like, that is just exactly the kind of like hell yeah moment I wanted. Do I feel bad for Angel? Yes, he definitely was in a situation that he was in way over his head. Like, I know he was trying to get justice for what happened in Miami, but I don't know. He was into a world that it was beyond his pay grade. Literally, he wasn't getting paid for this. He wasn't even a cop. My goodness, Angel, what are we doing? That moment where he went to like whip out the badge and he just didn't have it. You're like, ooh, you lost that one little superpower you thought you had. Yeah, overall, this is just a great, let me see where we're going to be when we get to the finale. We have the big gala coming up. We have so many things. I mean, we still have the Rapunzel killer looming in the background as well. So I love that this season has had all of these big moments. Like, what are we going to do with this character? What are we going to do with Blessing? What are we going to do with this? What are we going to do with that? And the show is not answering everything immediately. That shows me confidence. That shows me the show still wants to go forward with a lot of fun stories, even beyond just this season. Do I have some fears that we're going to have what happened to Dexter Original Sin and that this is just canceled throughout time? I don't think so. I think Dexter Resurrection is very beloved and very well deserving of all the praise and all of the hype and the multiple seasons that this could possibly have. So yes, Dexter Resurrection is in a great spot as we head to the finale. So that's my review section for this. This is my overall feelings. Let's get into the recap. Let's get into the nitty-gritty of what happened in this amazing setup for our finale. The episode begins and we are right where we left off with Leon saying, "Hello, Red. Oh, you have a son. Let's talk about this." Harrison says who he is. And it's going to be kind of strange and awkward and weird, but Dexter instantly gets Prater out of there. I do think it's kind of crazy that that Harrison was aware of Prater, that has some kind of idea, which again shows like the impact of this man in this city and kind of the pull he has. I love that. I thought that was really interesting to again further push Prater as this big threat. So yeah, Dexter pulls Prater to the side and says, "What are you doing here? What is going on? Why are you like following me into this thing?" And Prater says, "Oh, well, Charley just really wants the security." As we find out later, Charley, yeah, she has some pull, but she's even under the thumb of Leon as well. So how much pull does she have? No, we're seeing Prater really show himself as a true villain, especially at the end of this when he gets to shoot somebody. And I'm like, oh, Prater has somebody to his kill count finally that we know of. I still think he has one more kill that we're not expecting either. So yeah, we have Leon just being like, okay, Dexter, like, let's kind of, oh, he doesn't know him as Dexter yet. He still knows him as Red here. Like, let's just calm down. We'll figure this out. Okay. Dexter and Harrison make a quick exit out of the thing. I thought that was pretty funny. I think this episode has a lot of just small little moments of humor where I'm like, damn, Dexter just balances tone so well. We do see them leave the restaurant that they were having, and Angel is following them, and he gets a photo with Dexter and Leon, and I'm like, oh, Angel, you're setting yourself up for failure, and he truly fails. Through this opening interaction, we see now that Charley has her eyes on Harrison. She finds out where Harrison works because Harrison exposits too much to Leon, and that kind of sets him up in a way that Charley's like, hi, hello, Harrison. Tell me about your father. What's this backstory? She visits him at the hotel. It's a very tense moment because I don't think she's going to straight up kill him here, but you could see her prying for info. You could see her really trying to get some more out of Harrison, and Harrison is a great liar. I know some of my comments last week was just like, you keep calling Harrison cute and he's a disgusting killer. I'm like, okay, yes, he did kill someone brutally, and yes, he's good at lying, and okay, maybe he isn't so adorable because he does have that dark passenger within him, but I think Harrison is an overall great character. This, though, talk about great character moments. Dexter going up to Charley, finding her in that car and going, do not touch my son. Do not follow me. I just love Dexter in overbearing papa mode. I think it's such a fun fold for Dexter's character to see him where he's usually cool, calm, and collected. You talk about Harrison, you get near his family, he is not playing those games. We also learn in this interaction that Charley has a sick mother, and Leon has given her mother like 8 more years from all of what he's helped, but this also puts her under his control now. So we're seeing that maybe Charley could be manipulated out of the situation with Leon. I don't know. She seems pretty loyal to him, even at the end, very much when Leon's shooting. She's pulling him out, making sure he's safe. I don't know where we're going to end up in the finale with Leon and Charley's alliances to each other, but I do love finding out that she's being manipulated just as much as everyone else in the situation is. Leon really definitely has some pull, and, again, having that influence of being able, like, I'm keeping your mother safe, so now you must do everything I say. It's disgusting. Again, I love Leon as a villain. I think he's interesting because until this moment, he really never had seemingly that much scariness to him. Yes, he was collecting these serial killers. Yes, he had this collection, but seeing how much influence he has, just this man with a small stature, but has such a big presence to him. I think that's what Peter Dinklage does well, is, use whatever is his own situation to kind of oh, well, he's a little and then it's just like he is such a big energy in the way he makes this Leon character feel larger than life. And it wasn't until this moment where I truly was like, oh, Leon is scary. I liked him as a villain and what he's done to set up, but this was the episode where seeing the control he has over Charley and seeing him just straight up shoot somebody later, I'm like, oh, Leon is terrifying. I love this kind of this presence that he has where you're like, oh yeah, he's crazy, but he's still trying to do good. No, I know the evil is in there, and we really found that out. There's 2 small moments in this episode I do want to touch on. One is Claudette taking Angel's badge, basically, and being like, you aren't a cop. You are just been running around New York impersonating a police officer. I need you to calm down. And he's just like, but you're like, Angel, you're too far gone. You are too far gone in this investigation. You have not made yourself look any better. We do see them looking up the New York Ripper kill weapon, which Dexter suggested, and now they're seeing that it could be a city worker. Interesting. Where are we going to go with this? Any predictions for New York Ripper? Leave them in the comments, because I've kind of put this story to the back. I think that's one of my few complaints, is the New York Ripper story hasn't really been in the forefront as much as it should have been. It has been very much a background story, but the episodes keep telling me to care about it. I'm like, So I want to know your predictions. Where do you think we're going to find that out in the finale, or is that going to be a season 2 story? The other quickly small moment of this episode is Gigi and Harrison hanging out at the house, making out, Dexter interrupting them. Harrison, I do like you. I do praise you. I defended your creepy ways just a second ago. But you saying the late 1900s is when your dad was a worker? As a 90s person, oh my God, make me feel so old. And my stepson says that stuff too, where he's just like, oh, well, you're so bored. What is that, 1999? That's so long ago. And I'm like, I guess it is. Oh, I love it. I love seeing Dexter just be awkward with Gigi and stuff. Be like, we could play some card games, and then being like, no, we're gonna go have sex. It's cute. I like seeing Harrison be a real person. This is also fun, boring Dexter dad moments. That's what I want to see. As much as I love Dexter the killer, sometimes watching Dexter have to be a normal person, just be a normal dad interrupting his son's hookup time. It's great. It's fun little moments like this that help this episode just kind of flow well till we get to the what the hell ending that we ended up with. with. Yes, the end of the episode sees Angel track down Leon Prater and go, hey, hello, what's going on here? And I'm like, oh boy, you are screwed. He just kind of exposits everything that's happening. He gives Leon exactly what he wants and tells him who Dexter really is. There is no more red. Now Leon knows who Dexter is. So Dexter shows up to Leon's house basically to end this all, to then find out that, Leon's like, oh, I know who you are. I've set up a kill for you. Here's the kill table. He's on the table all wrapped up. And I'm like, oh my god. And I never thought Dexter was going to kill Angel. I knew, I think I said it last week's episode or the week before that, where like Dexter was never going to be the one to kill Angel, but he tries to free him here. And I love the moment where you see Dexter again be like, I could partner up with this guy. I can work with him. We can figure this out. And Angel has no time for that. Angel is so far gone in his insanity of just trying to get this, like again, the Captain Ahab of it, the very going to the Moby Dick metaphor that we had. He's end up going to lose his life as he did trying to solve this case, and it just does not work for him. Yes, he goes to attack Dexter. Leon shoots him multiple times. It's crazy, Dexter kind of goes to maybe grab Leon and Charley as well, but they escape. So now we have these two people who know who Dexter is, who knows where Harrison works. All of this is about to blow up in the final episode. I cannot wait. But that moment where Dexter's just like, hey, I didn't kill Maria. I didn't kill Dokes. I just wanted you to know that. And Angel's like, oh, cool. Basically, I'm dying here. So screw you. I hate you. Look what you've done. Like, you've put me in this situation to be here. And I'm like, well, Angel, you could have just let it go. Like, you could have let it go. I'm sorry. And I want to, like, support your investigation, but you should have let this go because it led you to your death. But that final line where he just tells Dexter how it is, and Dexter's, like, pissed and angry, and he just sees everything about to blow up in front of him. What a great ending of this episode. It's not as much of a cliffhanger as last week's, but, like, my goodness, what a moment. We head into the Dexter finale next week, and my goodness, we are in an amazing spot. I am so happy to be reviewing this for you all. Thank you guys for joining me for this week's episode. It was so good. Like, this was the type of, like, not filler, sorry, that's the wrong word, the type of setup episode that I love. There is still a lot that happens. There's some good moments that aren't crazy to the main plot, but it still fulfills you, and then they have a great ending that leads us into the next episode. This episode was so well structured, so well paced. I wish it was a little longer because I really am enjoying where we are, but my goodness, I'm so happy to be this close to the end of Dexter Resurrection, and this season has been this strong throughout. What are your predictions for the finale? What are your thoughts? Is Angel going to just, did he set up Dexter to ruin his whole life now? Where is Dexter going to go now? Will he kill Leon and Charley? What is Harrison's role in all of this? Will Harrison get another kill to his count as well? Share your thoughts down in the comments below. I want to know your predictions. I want to know where you are heading into the finale. Let me know all your thoughts. Subscribe to my channel, give me a thumbs up, all that jazz, and let's talk about Dexter Resurrection right down below.